In the span of about 2 months, we have seen several different labor strikes launch around Western Oregon, each of them for their own different reasons, but it might not be a coincidence they're happening at the same time. Thank you for joining us. I'm Matt Templeman. Those strikes are happening in Douglas, Lane, Lynn, and Benton counties. And KZI 9 News reporter Aaron Ariano shows us how the COVID pandemic, inflation, and labor market may be playing a role in tonight's top story.
With so many strikes happening in our area, it's easy to get them all mixed up and forget what exactly they're fighting for. But one local economist says that there might be a broader reason why all these strikes are happening at this point in time.
In the decades leading up to the COVID-19 pandemic, strikes were very rare.
Brian Rooney is a regional labor economist for the Oregon Employment Department. His job involves looking at economic trends, including strikes. And these strikes are happening at a time where businesses are still vulnerable.
We're seeing a couple of economic trends that might encourage workers to strike. First, there was high inflation. And of course, with high inflation, workers feel like they need better pay and benefits to keep up with prices.
Another reason? A tight labor market. Unemployment in Lane County is 4.1%, which is near record low. And when the market is that tight, employers may have a hard time finding workers, making the workers feel empowered to strike.
Strike used to be sort of scary, right? People were like, oh, no, they would use strikes against people actually trying to form a union. Now folks are like, no, you know what do I have to lose? Let's go out there, let's fight for what we want, let's fight for what we need.
As AFSCME members fight for competitive wages in Benton County, Bigfoot Beverages employees demand their pension be spared from the chopping block. Greater Albany teachers want safer classrooms, and Fran's Bakery workers want better work-life balance. But there is a common denominator.
All of these strikes have kind of a different reason. But generally, they're for better pay and benefits.
We've seen a lot of increase in economics for just cost of living. We've seen a lot of struggle for the blue-collar worker in this, and we're seeing corporations not wanting to meet that.
So how long will this, quote, strike season last?
Going forward, we're seeing employment grow slow, but one of the reasons that we have a tight labor market is because of retirements. And the baby boom retirements are going to help keep that labor market tight for some time to come.
Reporting in Eugene, Aaron Ariano, KZI 9 News.